This is the Movie Matthew show for February 6th and February 10th. And today I'm going to be talking about 3 movies and a DVD pick. I'm going to be talking about Pink Panther 2, Coraline 3D, Push, and Back to the Future is the DVD pick. Now, we'll start with Pink Panther 2, and I would say the first one was good, but the second is better. I laughed more at the second than I did at the first. The first, it was a good, setup and everything, but then the second, it's like, ooh, this is even better. I'm laughing even more. And by the end of the film, I don't want to give it away. All I can say is that they set you up for either 2 more. A third film, and then after that, the remake of Son of the Pink Panther, which the third would have to set you up for Son of the Pink Panther remake, or it would be the next film after the 2 would be the remake of Son of the Pink Panther. And I'm glad Beyonce didn't show up in this one because she didn't really need to. And anybody else that was in the first didn't really need to show up again. They did a good job of casting. The next one is Coraline 3D, and I would say it's the best out of the 4 that Tim Burton has done. I would say next would be James and Giant Peach, then Corpse Bride, and then Night Before Christmas Night Before Christmas, then the 3D would go with it, because once they re-released in 3D, it's like it doesn't work because it wasn't meant for 3D. Back when it came out, there was no 3D, and now that they tried and do it in 3D, it's like it wasn't even meant for 3D. You got to do a new film that you can make in 3D, because you can't take an old film and put it in 3D. And Corpse Bride is a little bit better than that. James Giant Peach is even better, but Coraline's the best one, so I would go see Coraline, and make sure you see it in 3D. It helps the movie. Next is Push, and I would have to say that this movie, even though you're hearing bad things about it, it is a good film. Dakota Fanning's good, the guy from Cellular's good, Anthony Michael Hall's good, the one guy's good, and the guy from Die Hard 4, the guy that said I'm taking charge, or whatever, whatever he looked, Chinese guy, he's good. And anybody else in it's good. The only problem is that it's PG-13, and it should have been R if they could have done more. But the other thing is, it could have been R because of Dakota Fanning gets drunk in one part, because she says if you get drunk, you can think of stuff, with your powers and everything. And because her mom would do that. And I would say that it could have been R, a movie, because they could have done a lot more. But wait for the unrated. I'm not saying wait, you can see it, but you'll just wait. There'll be an unrated edition that has more, maybe. And finally, my DVD pick of the week is Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, the separate edition. If you own the box set, get rid of it, because there was a box set that came out that had better widescreen on 2 and 3 that they fixed. So get that version if you can. And if you don't want to have, and if you're looking for the box set, okay. But then, what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, the second edition of the box set where they fix the widescreen on 2 and 3 is the one to have, which I have it. I got rid of the other one, which I didn't want to confuse with the 2 that I had. And then I bought this week the separate editions of 1, 2, and 3, because I like to have all the versions. Back to the Future is my favorite film. And what I found about the separate editions, everything's new on it, except that the disc 1 on 1 and the only disc, which is the only one disc on 2 and 3, are exactly the same stuff on the disc as you get in the box set. Everything else is new. Like the discs look new, the boxes, the sleeve covers, everything's new. But then there's a second disc on number 1 where you can ride the ride. You get the opening and you get the monster with it. Plus, there's 2 more bonus features, like a 6 to 9 part documentary thing and a thing about Back to Future Nights on 1 and 2. So I would definitely buy, don't just buy 1 if you want the bonus disc, get all 3, because I think you want the design of the box and everything. And if you have the box set, or you have the second edition box set because of you heard the widescreen got better on 2 and 3, what I would do is either keep it for collection, or if you want to sell it because you want to get these new ones, do that. But either keep the box set like I'm doing, and then get the new editions, or just have the new if you don't want everything. So that's about it.